Calgary, Dallas, 13-14 on the rotation. Dallas minus 150, total 6 here. Shaded slightly to the under, about minus 115 to minus 120. Dallas trying to bounce back off just getting rolled really by Winnipeg on Saturday. Impressive win on the road for the Jets. They'll be looking to bounce back. Calgary's been Jekyll and Hyde. Don't know what you're going to get from them on a nightly basis. But at this price, I'm kind of tempted by this Calgary side a little bit, to be honest with you, at plus 130. I mean, they are better on the road. Can they show signs of putting it together, at least against Colorado on Saturday? I know Colorado's erratic. They're not great on the road, but Calgary finally had a nice, convincing home win against Colorado on Saturday. Good performance from them there. Can they take it on the road? That remains to be seen. But this is a lot of price for a Dallas team that's, for the last week and a half, 2 weeks, been more bad than good and more inconsistent than consistent. So, and Calgary, like I say, this is where I like Calgary. I don't like them at home. I don't like them especially laying a price at home, but you get them a plus 130 take back on the road where they've played better all season long against a Dallas team that you're not sure what you're going to see from them. It's been a little bit of a grind for them. Goaltending wise, even Bishop, when he's been in, it's not been smooth sailing for him. And Kari turned back into letting them in Saturday night against Winnipeg. What else is new there? Can't rely on that guy for any sort of long-term success in between the pipes. So for me, I'll take a stab here. Calgary at the plus 130 price. See if they can keep going and keep their solid play on the road going tonight in Big D. Alex B. Smith, Calgary, Dallas. What do you got here?
Yeah, I'm looking the same way with the Flames here. Like I said, at a plus price, they've won 9 of their last 13 road games. And I like the pickup of them getting Chris Stewart, like I mentioned earlier, picking him up off waivers from the Wild. I think he would be a guy who fits in that system fairly well. The thing I'm waiting for here to make this, whether I make this an official player or not, personally, will be who's in goal, because David Rittich hasn't been doing nearly as well in his last 4 starts, and John Gillies has come up and started the last 2 games, picked up 2 wins. He's looking a lot sharper in net, so that's going to be a huge thing for me. Like I said, both these teams were really inconsistent, and obviously they're battling neck and neck for a wild card spot here. He said Ben Bishop hasn't done well as of late, and his numbers overall in his career against Calgary, only 6 and 7 in his career, so he hasn't done too well. Hasn't been super sharp against the Flames going back a while. So, like I said, it's a good plus price here, but this is important. Definitely want to wait for goalie confirmation to see that it's more crucial now than even at the maybe in the early parts of the year. But want to see which goalie is going to be in net for the Flames tonight here before making a move on it.
Yeah, that's a good point about the goaltending. You're right. I would prefer Gillies over Rittich. Gillies has come in, given them a spark, given them some solid, stabilized goaltending. Rittich has had a good game or two. The Boston game stands out. He played great at home in that Boston game, even though the Bruins won in overtime. Rittich was great in that game, but you're right. It's been a little more erratic, his play in between the pipes for Calgary than, say, Gillies has in his few starts. So it's a good point. We'll see where the goaltending goes, but still, I'd be looking toward Calgary here at the plus price. This is also a game for Dana Lane, Calgary, Dallas here tonight on the card. What are you looking at in Big D? Austin Geist in the chat saying he's not very confident here about the Stars, and he follows them a lot. So something to keep in mind. Dana, what are you looking at? Flame Stars tonight.
Well, hey, look, I love you guys going for the plus price, but I mean, Dallas is clearly the better team here, and on top of that, I mean, we see numerous $1.45s. I don't have any problem laying that. I mean, we did see, like you guys mentioned, that Chris Stewart went to Calgary. We see everybody in the Pacific Division kind of loading up on their big guns. Phaneuf to LA and Reeves to Vegas and Stewart to Calgary now, but. I guess in this matchup, at least, I mean, early on, I mean, Calgary they failed to beat Dallas twice. They failed in a revenge spot, and I know it's been a while for both of these teams, but I think since that time, Dallas has gotten stronger. Michael Furlan's going to be out for Calgary, so that means that they're going to have to go with Andrew Mangiapane, who's an AHL guy down in Stockton, who had terrific numbers in Stockton, but that has not equated to the NHL at this point. So they are going to have their depth tested as well. And, I'm going to go on the fact that Rittich is going to start, and he's the probable goaltender on most websites. So he's going to start. And of course, Mike Smith is still battling his injury. So, when you put up Rittich against against Ben Bishop. I mean, there's no comparison for me. So I'm not going to have a problem laying Dallas minus $1.45 against Calgary. I think they win and
All
win
right.
easy.
Win and win easy. It could be. I mean, but to me, Dallas should be fired up for this game after the Winnipeg game because goals are going in left and right. Ken Hitchcock didn't look happy on the bench. This, in theory, is a bounce back spot for Dallas, but we'll see. Has Calgary caught something? I guess Arizona on the road, Colorado at home is nothing to write home about. Can you do it now on the road against Dallas? But again, with a team that's very, very up and down right now. Although, to be honest, the peripheral numbers look good. They've actually done a pretty good job keeping the chances against down, the shots against down, but the pucks are going in still. That's been the issue in the last few games for the Dallas Stars. We'll see if maybe a break in the or potential goaltending edge will help them here. If it's Bishop versus Rittich, yeah, that's that on paper is an edge for Dallas. There's no question, but we'll see where that goes with the goaltending. I'm still going to go ahead though and take a shot with Calgary plus 130 in this game. Again, decent price on that.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.